should get that.
I'm going to kill myself.
Oh my God. Clap 1, 2, 3.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays. That's what they say out here in America, 2024. We're here at Fellavision Studios for episode 38.
Well, this is our satellite location. You know, with the
This
regular
is
location.
one of the studios.
Yeah, we're getting our lighting redone. We came into a lot of money.
Yeah, big money.
Shareholders, they're fucking pumped.
Well, you know, we serve the shareholders, not our customers. Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
so it's like boost those stocks, baby.
You know
Buy
what?
low, sell high. Guess what? It's too late to buy.
Let me
Too
tell you
high.
something, boys. It's Christmas Eve out
Oh,
there,
wow.
out there in the world. So let me just say, I hope you guys get what you want for Christmas. Okay? Mark? Guest Mark, everybody.
Returning guest.
Returning guest. Previously seen on the Wonkzilla episode
Yes.
as the administrator of our debate. Is that what you would be? A proctor? I don't know what the
Moderator.
Moderator, that's the word. How you doing, Mark?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. No one ever really asks me anymore, so.
Well, yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen you like since then, really. I
Yeah,
saw you
yeah.
like twice this year.
Yeah. Actually, just the Cold World show is the last time I remember seeing you.
Do you want to know why?
Yeah, why is that?
Because you live fucking far as hell.
Yeah.
You ever consider not living in that area and moving closer to the boys?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I like where I'm at. I got a good foundation to build myself up, you know?
Like the Harper
Facts.
band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're playing
Atlanta
FYA,
HC.
aren't they?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
gonna cash in. Foundation shirts, size small and medium, coming to eBay soon.
Y'all doing bootlegs now?
No. I got some OG like that. They're in my archive,
Hell yeah. So do I.
Florida archive.
Brian, Merry Christmas, dude.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, man. How are you? You guys, I'm excited for you to see visual people on Spotify and YouTube. Check it out. But I have a whole rig set up that you guys can't see on the Zoom call. But it'll be revealed on YouTube on Christmas Eve. Later this evening on Christmas
Later
Eve.
this evening.
I love a reveal.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I'm in the right mood when I'm editing this, I might try to make it snow out the window so I can be
Oh,
like,
hell
look at that.
yeah.
It's
Quite
coming,
nice.
it's coming down ever so
Oh, it's
gently.
right now. I can see it. Is that Snoopy?
Yeah.
Now you have to edit Snoopy in.
The thing is that I have wires on all sides of me right now, but in the other side of the room, there's a puffer Snoopy.
Oh hell
Hell
yeah!
yeah.
I love
plush,
puffer Snoop.
with the coat.
Was this one of the CVS ones that you were hunting down last year? Pretty heavy?
Yes.
Love that.
That puffer coat rocks.
Puffer coat Tim's.
Folks,
Oh yeah, dead ass Snoop.
folks, today on Fellavision, we're talking about the top 3 holiday movies. And let me be clear to those listening, either in a clip, which obviously this will be,
Yeah.
or long form.
Yeah.
These are our picks. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, hold
We
on.
choose. You don't choose. Get your own fucking
You know what?
podcast.
Comment down below. I don't care. Don't text me about how you like the pod. Just say something mean in the comments.
Please.
How are the haters getting your phone number?
Oh, they're getting it. They're also getting my email address. Like
They're the only
they're
ones listening.
absolutely ruthless.
But please share your opinions. Don't judge ours. Right?
Even the
are we
thumbs
doing?
down, it's still activation. you know?
Report it for
Can
sexual
we just say
harassment?
this is Christmas? Don't judge us. Is that the spirit of Christmas to
It
not
is.
judge?
Yeah, it's
No, I
we
think
leave the
judging is
judging up
fine.
to one man.
Judging is fine on Christmas?
I've been in the content game slightly longer than you guys.
Yeah.
And I will
Yeah, you've been
say
on that
that
tip.
first off, anything that you say on a live recording that you present to the world later,
Yeah.
you would be shocked if you actually like think any of the things that you say or remember them,
Yeah.
or like people will hit you up and be like, "Hey man, you said that like this record was really like bad a couple years ago. Like, what's your take on that?" Or like, "Hey man, like you said you didn't care about Pearl Jam." One time I called Uncle Buck Uncle Suck. I haven't lived it down.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
But,
You just did again.
yeah,
Update.
I still haven't seen it to
That is a
correct my
classic.
opinion or anything like that. But basically, just let it wash over you. We're just saying things.
We're
just
saying
crap. Who
things.
cares?
Honestly, let me just say this, because I'm going to get famous, right?
We already are. is the
Everything
problem.
I fucking say, put it on record. I don't give a, I back every fucking word. On
You
this
said some crazy
podcast,
shit on this podcast. Though.
write it down. Remember it. Bring it up. Everyone will love it. Nobody's going to fucking say shit to me about it. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
I was like, the only person that can
Christmas.
judge me is Chris
Miss.
Kringle.
Chris Kringle.
Chris
yeah.
Tharp can only judge me, dude. Chris Tharp. Similar.
Tis the fucking season.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it. I mean, it's 56 out right now, so feels I'm sweating my face off.
Unseasonably warm.
Yeah.
I'm going to Florida. It's going to be 80.
I'll be in Florida. I'm in Florida right now.
I'm in Florida right now.
Yeah.
We're going to be
I'm
in
in Tampa
Florida.
Bay.
Florida on Friday.
Are you going to be in Tampa?
Tampa, baby.
Are you actually?
Newport Richie, but yeah.
Let's fucking go. We're hanging out. I'm going to be in Newport Richie on the 23rd. Well,
Really?
yesterday I'm going to be in Newport Richie.
Folks, all
Sick.
of Fellavision will be in Florida all Christmas.
That's
What?
right. We're Florida boys.
Damn, hell yeah.
Well, yeah, we are. So that's just what
Yeah.
happens. All right, folks. You know what? Let's quit faffing about.
Faffin.
Let's jump right
Faffing
into
over.
it, shall we? We're talking the top 3 movies, holiday movies. Let's be real. The top 3 Christmas movies of 2024 and before.
Right.
Ha! You like how I rhymed that? Because I fucked it up and then went to before. Bryan, why don't you kick us off with your number 3 pick? We're going round robin, boys.
Yeah, sure. My number 3 pick for best holiday movie, favorite holiday movie, I'm going to go with Jingle All the Way. This movie came out in the 90s, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. It's a movie about holiday commercialism, 90s culture. And I actually
Big
went
fan.
to go see this movie last year during the holiday season at Nighthawk with a friend of the show who's never actually watched the podcast, Laura from Sun June.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But
Friend of the
we all-
pod, not a pod watcher.
Friend.
not a pod, but there are many
Not a
friends of
viewer.
the pod who are not pod watchers, and we stand with you and we respect
Well,
you.
no, we
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Actually,
even though you'll
fuck you
never
guys.
hear this.
Yeah.
You'll never hear this, so eat my shit. But also, again, commit this to record. But yeah, so Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. Also my third. Number 3, Jingle All the Way. So here we are.
The boys are aligned.
The
Classic
boys are
alignment.
aligned.
Nice.
We're probably going to have exactly the same picks all the way up. This movie, huge for me. This came out prime Arnold. This is a little bit in that postmodern Arnold, like he knows who he is. He's playing comedy. There's an amazing video that's a remix of Put the Cookie Down when Phil Hartman is eating his cookies and Arnold's wife is in the shower and he's like trying to call her. And that moment and that song, I listen to them. I listen to the song every Christmas and I watch the movie almost every Christmas.
What was the toy called?
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
Turbo
Man fucking rocks. I still want a Turbo
I
Man.
don't remember anything about that movie.
Really?
Not
Oh my
just that they're like fighting over something that's sold
Yeah.
out.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you
Yes.
remember the craze in the 90s of there being the coveted toy every year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That went
Tickle Me
fucking
Elmo.
crazy.
Yeah.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Tickle Me
Me
Elmo
Elmo,
and like Power Rangers was
Yeah.
kind of like
Tickle
a
Me
thing.
Elmo is what set this
Furbies.
movie
Yeah,
off,
it is,
right?
but it is that. but-
Furbies. I remember Furbies were really
Yeah.
popular.
Furbies, Beanie Babies, the
Yes.
Princess
Oh my
Diana
God.
Beanie
Princess
Baby.
Diana Beanie.
Yeah.
Also, there was every year, I don't know when this died, but the Barbie, the holiday Barbie.
Yeah, the holiday. There was always
That-
one that was like the coveted one.
Yeah.
How do you
But
remember
real
this?
quick on the cast of Jingle All the Way, just Tharp, you already mentioned Phil Hartman, incredible role here.
Incredible.
Just like the town pimp who just like seems to be baking cookies and like making his way through the cul-de-sac of
Yeah.
all the wives. And he's trying to target Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife, Rita Wilson, who we might know as Tom
Sexy.
Hanks's booth.
Sexy and hot.
Sexy and hot. And also Santa in this movie, Jim Belushi,
Oh,
hell yeah, that's
wow.
right.
I forgot about that.
running a crime ring selling bootleg Turbo Man.
Yes.
Damn.
So, I have this memory, and I can't tell if this is a manufactured memory or not, so I'll need to check with my
It is
sisters on
AI.
it, of my dad having a ton of the Barbies in his trunk.
Oh, so your
And
dad was
I
dealing.
never saw him sell
Selling
them.
them.
My dad was a big flea market guy.
Oh.
Let's just be real.
Okay.
My dad loved the flea market. He also he's very much like Sam today, in which without the money.
He's dealing in desirable goods.
He had a baseball card stand at the flea market
Oh,
that I had
wow.
to go to all the time. No, not oh wow.
oh, wow.
Oh darn. And and at one point he had a ton of those holiday Barbies.
Yeah.
So I think he's basically Jim Belushi in real life.
Do you think your dad was ever Santa?
No. He's disgusting. Sorry, Dad. You'll never see this.
I mean,
But committed to record.
Yeah.
he's not jacked ass Santa at the mall.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is your
Is,
dad-
is
is
there
your
gonna
dad
be
jacked?
is there gonna be hot Santa at the
Yes.
mall soon?
I wish he was. That'd be sick. All right. So we got Jingle All the Way coming in at number 3 for Tharp and Bryan. Mark, hit me with your number 3 holiday movie of your life.
For me, it's definitely gonna be the classic Miracle on 34th Street, black and white.
OG.
Yeah, 1947. Just an amazing, I don't know, feel good, warm film. Different period of time, it came out May 2nd, 1947, day before my birthday. Also weird.
Day before
too.
your birthday.
You
How
old
old
bitch.
are you?
Yeah.
Old
Fucking
bitch.
vampire ass. This is Nosferatu
Also
right here.
strange to release that movie in spring and have people be psyched on it, but I guess it was a big hit.
Movies had longer
Yeah,
run
yeah.
times.
Oh yeah, I was
back
gonna
then.
say, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean?
Did air conditioning exist back then?
I've never seen either
No.
of those two movies.
They had
It's
the-
about Macy's, right? Like literally
Well,
on
Macy's,
yeah.
Macy's paid for, I think, the first one, but the second one is even more Macy's. I feel
Yeah.
like it's like actual
Macy's
product
pills?
placement. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about it. It's just a movie that really was on repeat in my home. My mom was like super Christian, so she didn't want like anything nasty on, anything nasty. So
I was gonna
it
say, it's like,
always-
Is Santa nasty? Santa's Christian.
no,
right?
that's
Yeah,
super.
yeah,
Yeah,
what do you- yeah.
That's
Santa's
super.
allowed out there.
Yeah.
How about Jehovah's Witness? Do they think he's
Mark,
nasty?
can you try to explain the plot?
Yeah, explain it.
Yeah, tell us about the miracle.
I think I know, but you go ahead.
This guy's never seen it.
Who?
Me.
This guy.
You've never seen it?
He's been on the
I
street.
don't remember. Is Santa? Is he homeless? It's about a little girl whose dad works for Macy's, and they meet Santa along the way, an older man who they think is senile and believes that he's Santa Claus, but actually is Santa Claus the entire time. And then they bring him into Macy's, and he has all these crazy ideas, giving away toys. And at first, they're trying to get rid of him, but they, all the kids are coming in mass to Macy's, bringing their parents, which drives up sales. So like Santa Claus keeps getting promotions, and then the little girl's mother actually falls in love with I believe the man that works at Macy's. It's a whole like love story.
How do they
Doesn't
get
her
it?
dad
What
work
is
there?
what is the court case that we're doing? Like we have to prove that Santa's real, and they have to bring the letters in.
so-
But what is
yeah.
what is the charges against Santa?
So they
Quit faking it.
they,
fucker.
Yeah, this
they
guy's
give him,
faking it.
They give him like a psychology test, a psychological.
yeah, but like
psych
what is
test,
the crime is pretending to be Santa?
Yeah, he's just
Pretty fucked
senile. He's hanging out with like young kids, having them sit on his lap. Very different movie.
Is sus.
very
That is
different.
sus.
Yeah. So,
All right. If you'd like to hang this man alive in the comments.
yeah.
Wait, so
His
Miracle
favorite
on
movie?
34th Street is the reason there are mall Santas, right?
I don't know if that's the.
I mean,
I don't know.
that's a
I
fact
think
that you
that's
just
where it
made
came
up,
from.
but it could be true.
I mean, consider it.
Yeah.
Were there mall Santas before this movie? Let's find out.
Were there malls before then? Because this might be the first. Macy's might be the first Santa.
Might be the first
This is
mall.
just me coming up with historical facts that
Miracle
might
on-
exist.
I pulled it out of my ass, but it seems true.
Yeah.
All right, so
I watched the 1990s version of this flick
Yep.
last year for Christmas. Completely incomprehensible. Just
What are
a
the charges
gigantic-
against Santa in that one?
ugly
let's see.
pedophilia.
He,
Fentanyl.
flew a plane into the IRS building.
Isn't Matilda in the
Yeah,
90s?
Matilda is the actress in that one.
Shout out
Mara
to
Wilson,
Matilda,
yes.
man.
Noted Twitter personality.
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
good
Natalie
on the
Wood's
tweets.
in the original. She's smoking hot. R.I.P. to her.
Sexy and hot. We love sexy
Damn.
and hot out
Yeah.
here. All right, my number 3 Christmas movie is The Santa Claus, folks. We're talking Tim Allen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Timmy Allen, the fucking homie. I think this is like 94, right? We got Home
Around then, yeah.
Improvement is popping off.
Popping off. Tim, the tool
We got
man,
the
Taylor.
I think this is after actually, but the kid from Dunstan Checks In
Okay.
is the kid in this movie.
That's a good movie. That's on my list.
Dunstan Checks In is a solid movie. It's been getting a lot of bad press lately, but
A
let
lot
me
of
just
bad
say,
press.
fuck that. But yeah, when I was a little boy, people said I looked like that kid. I'll send a pic. You can put it up
What's
there.
his
People
name?
can judge me. Eric Lloyd, I think is his name.
I'll look
John
it up later.
Pepe.
John Pepe, dude. I have a hard
Pepe.
E in my name, dude. Remember
Pepe.
that. But yeah, so we're a big Santa Claus, the Santa Claus family in the Maras.
Okay.
What I didn't know about this movie that I found out as an adult, the title of the movie is There's a Claus.
Oh.
The Santa
Come on.
Claus.
Yeah, no, I wasn't reading
Come
shit
on.
back then.
You didn't know that, motherfucker. It's
I
1994.
was,
You
I
were in
was a gifted
diapers.
child, bro. I was precocious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
like, oh,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Claus.
I did not get the pun
Picked
back
up on
then.
that right
you know?
Oh,
away.
precocious Brian.
Yeah.
No, dude. Y'all didn't know that, right?
No.
No, I did not
I
know
just
that.
hit y'all with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Because get
no.
it? Because you see, I don't remember what happens necessarily, but the
It's the rule.
motherfucker
He
dies in
falls
front
off
of
the
him. Now he's got to
fucking
become
roof.
Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
Suicide.
If you kill him, you become him. You know, that's what I've been
That's
on.
the class.
I've been on the hunt for Santa for
Yeah.
years.
Them's the
if you want
class.
Just because of
immortality,
that
you just
rule.
got to hunt down Santa.
Very Highlander.
Yeah, is Red One just that plot?
Yep.
The new fucking badass.
Don't spoil the rest of my list, Tharp.
Red One.
Yeah.
Red One is number 1. But no, Santa Claus, baby. That fucking movie rocks. Number 2 rocks. Number 3, But it does have Jack Frost in it. Martin Short is Jack
There's
Frost.
3 the Santa Clauses?
There's 4. One just
Wow.
came out,
Yeah.
and it's literally called The Santa Claus.
Did you see that Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Santa and he's walking around New York City? Like people are like he's going to be in a Christmas movie somehow. I
Right
don't know.
now?
Like the pictures came out today that he's a Santa in New York City.
We got to find him.
But I'm like, how are you going to get a movie out edited by this Christmas unless it's
That's a
for
fucking
next year?
Amazon
It's like a
ad.
commercial, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What do y'all think about this movie? What do you got? Where are you guys at on the Santa Claus?
I mean,
trilogy?
I haven't seen it in probably 15 years. I did,
So good.
you know, that like the elves, like when they like take off with the jetpack.
Incredible.
That inspired Dune too.
Yeah,
Denis
that's what-
was watching
The Santa Claus
Santa
too.
Claus, and then when
Yeah.
they lifted off, he was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God, we got to put that in Dune."
We got to
too."
get that in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Starter cart jumping around, yeah, inspired it.
Yes, there's my number 3, and that wraps up our number 3s. What do we got?
Well, this movie related to Jingle All the Way is very much in the me and my dad watching Christmas movies canon.
Yeah.
Like nothing is funnier to my dad than the opening scene of when he fucks up the holiday meal and then they end up at
Yes.
Denny's.
Yeah.
Yes,
Solid.
Well,
classic stuff.
I
I,
mean,
would love to go to a Denny's on
fucking
Christmas.
up Christmas
Denny's
dinner
right
and
now.
having to eat out.
Brother,
That's
you know what
insane.
we're going to do
Not my family.
in Florida,
What are we gonna do?
in Tampa?
Yeah.
Going to Denny's.
Wow.
We're going to the Denny's that Danny and I used to go to. That back in the day, Danny used to not talk.
Yeah.
As you know. And I would joke with the servers that he's paying for my meal. I'd be like, oh, yeah, it's all in one check. And Danny would be like, I'm like, no, yeah, he's got it. Don't worry about it. He's kidding. And they would always charge him my slam burger. So we'll do that again for fun.
Yeah, he was kind of like that Seabass in Dumb and Dumber, except for he would pay for the dinner.
Yeah, exactly. He would just do it.
Out of the kindness of his heart, he would pay for it.
Before we move on to number 2, do you
Yeah.
guys know about the Denny's Warped Tour menu?
Oh yeah,
Oh, of
No.
course,
yeah,
dude.
the Hooba
the
steak,
Who burrito?
I do not know
burrito?
about this.
Yeah.
the Taking Back Sunday burger.
Dude, I loved that shit.
During the
pull this up.
the downfall of Warp Tour.
Yeah, the Rascal
Denny's.
Flats Unstoppable Breakfast. I don't know why
Ooh.
they're
That
on
was
there.
not there, was it? Is that real?
Good Charlotte's Band of Burritos. Some
Band of
41's
Burritos
the
pretty
Subway.
good.
Speaking of band of burritos, we got
Oh
a
my God.
conversation coming up.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We're going number 2. We'll go snake style. So I'll kick this one off. We're talking, and this is in contention for my number 1. This took me a second.
Oh, this was a difficult list.
I would say that I'm shocked if this isn't y'all's number 1. Will Ferrell in Elf. We're talking Elf, boys. What a fucking movie. This is later on in my child. I mean, I guess I'm like what year did Elf come out? I feel like I was
my
probably-
guess is 2004, but
probably a
I'm
teen
just
by this
pulling that
point.
out of my ass. Brian,
was-
what,
03.
03.
03,
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
so
so-
yeah, that makes sense.
So I was just a budding HC boy, like getting in what is Bane? That's me.
What
in
is Bane?
2003.
I was like, can we start again?
And then
God.
and then here comes Elf, and I'm like, wow, this fucking movie kicks ass.
Get
So
your teeth
that
kicked
was-
in with that opinion at the gig. Tell you that much.
yeah, dude, I would not tell anybody.
Yeah, that it was basically the anchor man of Christmas movies.
Exactly.
Is Will Ferrell.
I hated it.
You
I- I
hated
am not-
Elf?
I'm not an Elf fan.
What the
Wow.
There's something about the movie it just drives me. I just can't watch it.
How do you
It
feel
makes
like-
me cringe watching the movie.
It's supposed to.
I don't think it's fun.
You don't think it's fun?
No. Tamara puts it on. She put it on.
This guy put a black and white movie in his shit. We didn't say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, he's
Now
putting
he's
on
coming at me.
he's
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
on the
not
boring
coming at ya.
boring version of an all right
Yeah,
movie.
it's because you don't have you don't have class.
Yeah, I have Buddy the Elf on my side.
This guy's watching a 16
Mark's
millimeter
classing this
print.
What do you think of Elf, Brian?
Big fan.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm a few years younger than you, but I saw it same sort of like general time frame. Like as a teenager, just being like on the fence about a holiday movie, but you pop in, you see it, Will Ferrell, great gateway to any movie.
Yeah,
But stacked cast in here, we got James Caan as
James
the
Caan,
as his
incredible.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mary Steenburgen again, smoking in the
Smoking.
smoking
Sexy and
section.
sexy and hot, folks.
Yeah, crazy hot.
I have a core memory of my family would come to New York every Christmas to visit my family in Brooklyn. And my dad loved to go to Canal Street to wheel and deal. And back then,
I mean, that's the flea market of New York.
This is a theme.
back then there wasn't many purses. There were purses, but there
You
were
had to go into
DVDs.
the back rooms. Yeah. Oh, that guy's still by my house.
There
You
were
can
ripped DVDs, and we picked up Elf and watched it in my uncle's very cold, non-heated, tiled,
Sick.
vacant apartment above his butcher shop, and that's where I think that might have been the first time I saw it. Was the same year that it came out.
That's beautiful.
Was
Beautiful. Was
sorry,
it like
Bryan.
a Kramer style handycam cut? Or was
Oh
it
yeah,
like-
it was not a
yeah.
screener. It was definitely a handy cam joint.
Was Elf the catalyst or beginning for a lot of people to be in love with Zooey Deschanel style women? Because I feel like that's like she started popping off in movies in Elf, correct? Or
Yeah, I think you're probably
no,
right.
yeah,
That might have been
and,
it.
We got a rare blonde Zoe in this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
But she had the world in a chokehold at that point. She had the She and Him band. She's in everything. She's
Sleeping
the
with
it girl.
Chris Kattan.
Oh my
I think
God.
this is before before I like the real Twee blast off, but I could be wrong.
This
on
is
that timeline, Tharp.
just the lead up to Twee.
You know what's
yeah,
funny?
'cause she's in an episode of Frasier.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh yeah,
blonde,
you're right.
And then she
This guy
does
knows.
this.
then she
If
And
you
then
would
all of
know
a
that,
sudden
yeah.
she's got
Yeah,
bangs and she's 500 Days of Summer, whatever.
and then everyone's in
Have you
love.
seen Zoe Deschanel without bangs? Like I
No,
saw a picture
never.
of her. I don't know if it was like CGI
Just
or whatever,
got a
and it's just
burned
like
scalp.
completely forgettable.
Damn.
Completely forgettable girl.
Disrespectful.
Boys, I have an addition to this core memory that just hit me,
Oh.
and I had
Oh,
to
yeah.
Google that this was the same year. But that day when we got Elf on DVD, we went to the Virgin Megastore,
Oh hell yeah.
and I bought Norma Jean, Bless the Martyr, and Kiss the
Oh,
Child.
good.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
I remember pissing my dad off because we went to multiple stores. I was like, I want to get this CD.
Wow.
And it was that CD.
you could've-
because
you could've went to
Era
that,
Me Without You was in it, and I was like, I like that.
You should have went to the Christian Science store. You could have gotten it there. They used to have all those bands.
Damn.
Did you pick that up in the Chariot at the same time?
The
That-
Chariot
The
didn't
Chariot came
exist
out.
by
Yeah,
then,
the
dude.
Chariot came out later.
Oh my God.
God.
The hell are you
Someone,
on
someone
about?
tell this guy what's up.
I don't even listen to the
Well,
Chariot.
the Chariot-
This is pre
Chariot
Chariot.
is
Tell me
this
the
guy.
times
Yeah,
then.
man.
Isn't the
Tell me the
Chariot
time.
like the same guy?
It's the same singer. It's the OG singer. His next
It's
band. When
Josh Scogan, bro.
Look at that.
God
Josh
almighty.
Scogan.
Skogs.
But yeah, so I made my family listen to that CD in the
my
car
God.
on the way
Jeez.
to watch Elf in this
That's
very
one of
cold
the
apartment.
heaviest.
My dad was like, "What the
fuck?
fuck is this shit? Turn this shit off."
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up, Dad. You don't even fucking know.
You don't fucking get
Just
it.
kill your mom, kill your dad music that you blast.
Yeah. I gotta find a pic from this trip that is very
Wow.
ridiculous. But if I can, remind me to send the two pics, the baby pic or the child pic, and then this one. All right, Tharp, bring us in on your number 2 Christmas movie.
Well, as a man who listens to Norma Jean, who likes violence, I'm gonna go with my favorite violent Christmas movie, Home Alone. Like, is there a movie that hits harder with the green and the red and just like everyone's favorite Christmas trip gone wrong? You know, forgetting Macaulay Culkin.
I will say that this was very close to being my number 3.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't because I would have yucked your yum.
I mean, you would have just yummed my yum, dude.
Okay, like that. But
Yo, pause.
it's a classic.
Yo.
It's in my honorable mentions. Let's fucking go. Macaulay Culkin, an immediate
Yeah.
fucking icon because of this movie. The house, every American's dream now,
Yes.
Yeah.
like to live in that house. Shout out to all type of hijinks. I'm a hijinks
hijinks-
kind of guy.
Guy. Oh my God.
I like to take part in various shenanigans in my life. And
Shenanigans.
he's pulling different type of shenanigans throughout this film. And I'd say that he is a role model in that regard.
Home Alone ran so that Saw could walk. Like,
Also, definitely a psyop for the King of the Castle law where you could shoot somebody entering your
yeah,
house.
they're really trying to push that kind of thing. And she's like,
It's like, actually,
Do
it
you
is
feel
chill to
like-
protect yourself in
Yeah,
your own
yeah.
home.
you know, you're really just
Second
Kevin
Amendment.
McAllister.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, had he had a gun, he wouldn't have needed
Yeah,
all those
exactly.
Matchbox cars or paint buckets.
Wouldn't
and
have had a
this
good movie if you just clapped him immediately.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
maybe.
and that. Yeah.
Kill both of them.
Yeah, and then like the movie's about him freaking out about it. Could be a good movie.
Yeah.
Let's rerun it. Let's run that shit back. Yeah, I don't know. Home Alone, I don't. And then there's obviously Lost in New York.
Lost in I waver because, being a New York boy.
Yeah, you get to see Trump in there too.
DJ
Yeah.
T's in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to 45. 47 as well. We love you, buddy.
Oh, man.
Mark does at least.
Good call out.
Yeah.
Good call out.
I had to update my hat with the
Yeah,
embroidery.
I had to get that on there.
45, 47.
But yeah, Home Alone, what a fucking banger.
I mean, people have said a million things about the movie, right? Like it's in every podcast, but it is a classic holiday movie that, you have to see every year. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the things that made that movie like a piece of technology was like a 35 millimeter crash cam that only did like a minute long take, and they got to put it in all these different places. So they got all these like wacky angles and were able to attach it to ropes and shit like that. They drop a camera like at Marv and shit like that, but that's like this special basically like OG GoPro basically.
I mean, they had to have hired Jackie Chan's stunt team to do a lot of those stunts too.
There was some crazy shit.
Unreal amount of violence, self-inflicted for sure.
Yeah, I know. There are some people with limps who worked on that stunt team.
Yeah, bad necks and then pill addicts.
Bryan, any takes on Home Alone?
John Williams soundtrack, out of control good.
Out of control.
Written by John Hughes, but directed by Chris Columbus.
Chris Columbus coming through.
Ooh,
Also founded
Chris
America.
Columbus.
great Italian. That's a great Italian.
We love that Italian guy.
Might be talking about some Chris Columbus movies a little later in this list, if I recall correctly.
The guy has the spirit in him, He's
He
just
really does.
channeling
I think that-
Christmas
yeah.
in whatever he does.
All right, Mark, let's talk about your number 2 holiday/Christmas movie.
Another classic, 1989, National Lampoon's A Christmas Vacation.
Whew, also
I
in my
mean-
honorables.
Yeah, all-star cast. I want to, right off the top, I want Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen Griswold. Super hot. Had a crush. Like my.
Would you say sexy and hot?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, big
80s,
time.
80s sexy.
And hot.
No disrespect. I'm being as respectful as I can when I say this. Very.
Dude, sexy and hot is a very respectful thing to
yeah, for
say.
sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
I prefer smoking. I think the
Smoking.
Like my very first crush, her and Ripley Sigourney Weaver
Yes.
from Aliens was like those two for me.
Clueless,
Yeah,
Alicia
yeah.
Silverstone for me.
Interesting.
Really interesting. I relate to A Christmas Vacation a lot now as an adult about a man who works a dead end job who's just trying to make enough money to get by, to get a little extra for his family, and then his boss just trashes all over him.
Been there?
Yeah. It makes me wonder if Luigi went and watched this movie and then made his decisions on life.
Honestly,
This is what
we know that
radicalized him.
Luigi's a huge Christmas Vacation fan.
Yeah.
We know this. It's canon.
Yeah, it's you have Chevy Chase. You have a great cast. If for anyone who's not seen it, which I'm surprised if you haven't seen it, it's about a man just trying to have a great vacation with his family, a holiday with his family,
Classic.
and just things continuously go wrong the entire time.
Is this, would you say that this is your favorite Griswold's film?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
No Vegas?
No, I don't. I really don't watch the other ones. This one comes up.
Really?
Yeah.
I watch Vegas Vacation a lot.
Getting those vipers, multicolored vipers?
Papa
Yeah,
Giorgio.
I am Papa Giorgio, dude.
Which one is it with the grandmother dies and they leave her?
I think that's just Vacation.
Yeah.
National Lampoon's
Classic.
Vacation.
Yeah.
All right,
Wally
hell
World.
yeah. I think we've got 2 that are already in my honorables, so we're going pretty strong here. Bryan, your number 2 holiday/Christmas, never mind just Christmas movie.
No respect for 8 Crazy Nights?
Dude, it's in my honorables. It's in my honorables. Shout out to 8 Crazy Nights. Holy fuck. Anyway, go ahead. Is that your number 2?
It's not.
Oh, then you
My
have no
number
respect for it,
2,
is what you're saying.
I'm going back into the past, similar to Mark. I'm going with It's a Wonderful Life.
All right.
Great movie.
All right, boys. You
Classic.
guys are
Great
really
movie.
classing this joint up.
We're on black and white, going to the art house, watching a 16 millimeter print.
That's a letterbox pilled ass
That's
fucking
crazy.
opinion, by the way.
It's really not, dude. I think the letterbox heads have actually turned on that, and they're more about Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
probably,
that.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't like the sincerity of that movie, but I think that it's
Yeah.
what makes
I've
it.
never
so
seen
sin-
it.
It's Christmas Carol, but
Yeah.
set in more modern times, but not even modern anymore.
Not even modern.
Um,
But
Okay.
a
I mean, it's
man
kind of just about
just doesn't want to exist
bankruptcy,
anymore.
Finance.
It's about dude. I'm a big finance guy.
Literally,
myself.
there's a run on the bank, and they're just out of money. This guy's got no money, and he doesn't even want to be around anymore.
Been there.
Now you're speaking my language.
So it's just like Luigi watched that one too.
I totally made his list.
The Luigi list.
The Luigi list.
But then, yeah, the ghosts are all like, dude, just do it, but you can be around.
Yeah.
You'll be a hero.
Yeah, as a too serious, like depressed teenager, It's a Wonderful Life is a wonderful film to like throw on and like feel bad about yourself too.
I'll be checking
and
this out.
then,
Yeah.
Yeah. You watch it and you feel a little better.
Yeah.
By the end, you realize that it really is a wonderful life.
It is.
Is it?
I'm starting to like this little life.
Oh yeah. I'm happy.
All right, Bryan, bring us in with your top number one Christmas. There's no other holiday Christmas movie. Number one Christmas movie. What do you got for
My
us?
number one holiday movie is the Jim Carrey Grinch. How the Grinch Stole
Jim
Christmas.
Carrey Grinch.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
This movie is quite important to me, and I think that it is completely in line with the sensibilities of a 10 or 11-year-old boy who wants to celebrate the holiday, but also
Yeah, tell us more about this 10 or 11-year-old boy.
What are the
I'll
hijinks?
save that for Santa. Jim Carrey is balls to the
Goated.
wall, going,
Electric.
completely insane. Fans who have started watching this podcast because we talk about the Grinch.
I mean,
TikTok,
green asses.
We'll know. Yeah, he's one of our favorite green asses.
He's definitely in the top green asses.
I just think that this movie is incredibly rewatchable. Has a Christmas spirit, good cast, great costuming, makeup,
Incredible.
the whole thing. It's a great looking movie.
Apparently, Jim Carrey like literally hated putting the contacts in, and apparently it was awful. And he had to do
Just
that
the contacts or the whole thing?
No. Like doing the makeup and stuff like that was tough, but he literally hated the contacts. And imagine having to do that every day for your job is do something you hated, like putting in contacts.
I mean, wow,
yeah.
can't imagine.
Yeah.
Couldn't imagine. Yeah, I mean, this also is close. This is in my top 5 for sure. Didn't make my top 3, but one thing I did read today about this movie, which was funny to me, was that the widow of Dr. Seuss, I don't know if y'all know this, I saw this on the internet today.
Mrs. Seuss?
Mrs.
Nazi.
Seuss had very specific rules when she signed off on this movie on who could play the Grinch.
Yeah.
We got
Jim.
the classic, Jim Carrey, the winner.
Yep.
Jack Nicholson.
Whoa,
choice,
I
good
would love a
choice.
Jack.
What do we think?
I would love a
choice.
Jack one. That would be insane.
No Robin Williams?
Robin Williams is number
I
3.
like
Okay.
that. Okay.
Robin Williams is number 3.
Gone too soon?
Wait, so it's only 3?
Nope, one more.
Who
Yes.
is it? The Rock?
Rock, just like, I have a great
Kevin Hart.
It's
yeah.
Dustin Hoffman. She put
Oh,
as our number 4.
Interesting.
But just them. Those are the only people that were allowed to play the Grinch. So I'm assuming if they didn't
Mrs.
get
Seuss was doing 4 for the fellas. Fucking
definitely 4 for the fellas to. But honestly, obviously Jim Carrey, I can't imagine anybody else fucking doing
No.
it better.
I don't know that.
But there is a world where Jack Nicholson
Yeah.
does an incredible Grinch.
Yeah.
It'd be very creepy. It'd be
Yeah.
like an LSD trip.
It'd be
Grinch.
fucked.
Yeah.
He's like grabbing packages.
If it's 2000s Nicholson, like it's kind of in that About Schmidt era. He's like laid back and kind of lazy.
Oh, yeah.
Older Grinch. It's kind of like the Logan to Wolverine situation.
Yeah.
Where like,
Yeah.
like
He's
he's
jaded.
like one last job. He's
Somehow.
like, I gotta fuck up Whoville once again. I would watch that movie.
Honestly, yeah, that was a surprise to me. I honestly am not sure which would be better. Like, obviously, Jim Carrey Grinch, iconic.
Yeah, no.
But it
might have
it's
been a better
perfect,
movie.
but sign me up.
What year did that come out?
Of
2000. Shout out to Ron
2000,
Howard.
yeah.
2000.
Ron
Ron
Howard,
what
I
a
forgot
fucking
about
guy.
that.
Shout out to Happy Days as well.
9/11 hasn't happened yet. Different world.
Robin Williams still alive.
Yeah.
Different world.
Pissed off because he wasn't the Grinch.
Yeah. I mean, same. All right, Mark, hit us with your number 1 holiday film.
Number 1 coming in strong for me. Watch it every year.
With a bullet.
And it's I like to watch it very specifically, but I'll go into that in a second. But it's going to be it.
Rock
Naked.
hard.
Bricked
Covered
up,
in
bricked
Vaseline.
up.
Have been taking ejaculoid for months.
Coconut butter.
Red 2, the upcoming sequel to Red 1.
I got a pack of Zins in my lip. I'm just
Full pack. Just lining your mouth.
It's gonna be a Christmas story.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you
Here we go. You
you
fucking
guys-
stole my shit.
We got
We're in
a double
alignment.
one?
Why does it
We're
have to
aligned.
be, why does it have to be I stole? Why
No,
can't
this
it,
is alignment
Why
again.
can't I?
Do it together.
You know what? All right. You know
collaborate
what? You yummed my yum. So here we are.
The boys.
it? Collaborate. Here,
Well,
Here we go.
handshake
He's
right
got
here.
he's got first words on this.
No,
What do
no,
you got?
no.
No.
I'm the guest.
That's right. You
Yeah,
got
yeah.
first words.
Please talk more than me.
Tell us about a Christmas
There's
story.
38 hours.
So for me, I just want to talk about real quick the way I watch it, which I know we're making jokes about, really kind of hurt my feelings, but I'm not let that slide. Is I like to watch it with commercials. You know, growing up, it was on TV.
For 24 hours.
So we would just keep it on. I love the commercials. It's a cold day outside. You're sitting in with the family, chilling. Maybe on Christmas Day. Maybe you flick it on Christmas Day. You're relaxing. Commercials come on. You go into the kitchen. You pick up some snacks, whatever it might be.
It's very specific.
Yeah. That's the way I like to watch it. So when I watch it, I'll go on Tubi or something, whatever I can find it on to catch a commercial.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So I was telling Jane about this. I was like, they used to play it on TV 24 hours a day.
TBS.
How have you
Still
never
do.
seen this
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
And I was like,
They still
we're gonna
do,
have to-
yeah. They
well, I
still
mean,
do.
I was like, back when we had cable, fucking 10 years ago.
YouTube TV, shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it would just be
Premium.
on all the time. And like what's beautiful about the movie is that there's just like, scene by scene, you can just like you can jump in and then you can move on.
We'll
You
walk
can
away.
literally watch the last 10 minutes and then the credits roll and then you're back at the beginning and you're like, hell yeah, here we go.
Yeah. It's it's so important. It's in the National Library.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
actually
yeah.
there. They put new stuff in the National Library today.
It's so
Fellavision,
important.
episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
Wonkzilla as well.
Yeah. 1983, starring Peter Billingsley, which I don't really think he did anything else after this. He did movies, but I don't think he had such fame.
I mean, he didn't need to. Like once you
Yeah.
perfected it, it was kind of like, you guys are going to be watching this. This thing is going to be playing 24 hours a day
Yeah.
since
That's how I feel every
1980.
time we leave this room. That's how I feel.
Fun little fact, budget of $3.3 million. They claim a box office of $19.2 million, which
God damn.
I think is strange because it's just on at all times. I mean, maybe
Well,
box
but
office.
the
box
box
office-
office
probably
is
talking about
only.
traditional- Theater.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay.
So we're
maybe
talking
I read
grossing?
yeah.
We're talking
might be
100
in the-
billion.
yeah, we might be
100
in the
billion.
$100 billion.
Yeah, like
$100 billion.
Yeah, it's coming for Titanic basically in sales. It's been on TV longer than Titanic,
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
like hours.
Comparatively,
Like
Home
what
Alone
TV
box office, $500,000 or $500 million.
Ooh, God
Wow.
damn.
Wow. And for anyone that hasn't seen the movie, it's about a kid who wants something and then lives his life. You hang out with his weird family. There's a lot of vignettes, a lot of schizophrenia, causing him to be delusional. And then
It's getting darker than the movie is itself. But keep going.
Well, we were talking about this earlier. This is the most classic. Some dogs ruin Christmas
Oh.
Day dinner. And it's like, a turkey and all the fix and these dogs that have been causing trouble the entire
Them
movie
dogs.
run through and they knock over the dinner and then the family has to go to a Chinese restaurant.
love it.
And they
Or a Denny's, one might say.
at Denny's. And then they get a roast duck. And then the duck still has the head on it. And then the dad tries to get rid of the head and the guy chops the head off. Incredible scene.
Solid scene.
Incredible
I mean, there's so many great scenes. The kid sticking his tongue to the frozen pole.
You can't even this happens every year.
Yeah.
Kids are still doing it to this day.
That was
Dumb
real,
and Dumber.
real
Dumb and
tongue.
Dumber.
Oh, inspired Dumb and Dumber. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just, Brian, what are your thoughts on it?
I've never seen this movie, and the parts
No.
of that I
My
have seen
God.
I'm completely disinterested in. I'm not trying to go to war right now. Let's do a peaceful
Get the
episode.
fuck out of here.
It
That's
looks
crazy.
completely uninteresting to me.
Oh my
Holy
god!
shit.
It is basically the Wonder Years,
I
but
get it.
like a movie version
I
of the
get
Wonder
it.
Years.
I mean, that's how I felt about Elf. I still
It's
feel that
not.
way.
That's
like
crazy, though.
after
No,
your-
that's
Yeah.
different.
I mean, I agree with what he's saying. That Elf's a bad movie.
No, that's not what he's saying at all.
I was
Guess
gonna
what?
hold
We're
my, I was
going
gonna
to
hold my tongue.
war.
I love that
I was
you
going to hold my
kicked to
tongue
Bryan.
until after everyone gave their full list so we could go to war for a little bit. But
I mean, that's some bullshit. All right, we'll pause on that because I think we're about to go to war again, boys.
Oh Lord.
The number one Christmas movie, not mine. Remember when we said earlier we're doing ours? I lied. This is the number one.
I'll be the judge.
The Nightmare Before Christmas is the number one Christmas movie, bar none. Suck my ass.
That's wild.
Suck
Wild take.
my
Suck every
Wild
ass.
take.
God damn.
including mine. Suck my ass.
Yeah.
Is this the Fellavision Studios or a goddamn Hot Topic?
Yeah,
I was actually gonna say, I was like, we're on some real hot topic
yeah.
shit.
Shut the fuck
Let
up.
me see your white studded belt.
Shut the fuck up.
What's up,
You
golf
guys are
boy?
full of
Yeah.
shit. This is obviously the best Christmas movie. This is the movie I watched every year, still, to this day. Still, that with Edward Scissorhands, also kind of a Christmas
Edward
movie. by the way.
Scissorfingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, out there.
Also kind of a Christmas movie, but
Bro's
Nightmare Before
definitely going to
Christmas.
Florida for Christmas. He's going to fucking Disney World.
Disney
Honestly,
adult shit.
Getting the fucking.
You guys are
Jack Skellington
fucking crazy.
tattoo.
Did I even say that I was going to Disney
You don't put this-
tomorrow?
Are you putting this in
I
your?
really am going to Disney.
Is anybody
tomorrow.
else putting
That's
this
crazy.
anywhere near their top
No.
three?
No.
Not near my top 3, but I do love this movie. And like my general like movies, I do love.
Watch it.
Also, best. I would put that in my best musical fucking spot. I fucking
That's
love
fucking right. It
Best
is.
dressed.
Best
Psych.
dressed.
I've seen this 2 times.
Two
Yeah, I've
times?
seen it 2 times. Yeah.
I've
I,
seen it 3 times
I would say
in theaters.
I would say Gremlins is a significantly
Oh,
better.
that's on my honorable
you.
mentions, but also the soundtrack
Listen.
fucking rocks.
There's nothing better than this. Putting this movie on. This is Halloween.
This is Halloween.
Ripping that song with the homies. Watching it.
One might contend that this is a Halloween movie. If the
You mean
song
The
is
Nightmare
No,
Before
they're in
Christmas.
Halloween Town. It's every day is Halloween up in there.
It's Halloween Town, but it's Christmas.
Because
every
Christmas
day
is
is
still
Halloween
happening.
for JP. Sick and twisted, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
sick and
yeah.
twisted. No, I definitely. First of all, that made me want to get a dog. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
He's just homies with his dog so fucking hard.
That dog rocks.
Yeah. Shout out to Riggins. Shout out to that dog. I don't even remember his name. What's
Spot?
his name?
No,
Fuck.
Spot.
I forget.
Spoo-
But The Nightmare Before Christmas has to be. I couldn't make a list that was true to me without putting that at number one.
Oh yeah, Sally, smoking hot.
No.
Sexy and I.
Yeah.
No.
Sexy and
Played
I'll
by Catherine
unravel her
O'Hara.
ass,
Yeah.
dude.
I have to hear just why this is your number one.
Because
This
it's
song-
so fucking good. The songs are
The
great.
songs rock.
The story's awesome.
Villain
The
is good.
animation's perfect.
The
Tim fucking Burton,
Boogeyman?
bitch.
You know,
Dude, the boogeyman fucking rocks. He's not even the villain. He's just awesome.
You're full of shit.
I don't like it.
You're dumb though. You already don't like Elf, bitch.
That's yeah. You
Bitch.
pick some mall ass movies. That's for
Damn,
sure.
That
dude,
is- damn, you're
a
kinda
lot-
right.
a lot of
Yeah.
shit
Sorry,
that-
dude. I didn't fucking go on Letterboxd and be like, "What's the most black and white one?"
Let me find-
Dumbass. Shut
my
the fuck
God.
up,
Least
dude.
Which one has the least color?
Shut the
This
hell
was
up.
me,
Let me
Yeah,
find the
these
most
colors.
black and white movie.
You dumbass, dude. We talking to
Yeah.
Elf out here. We're talking
Damn.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Damn.
Get the
We're
fuck
talking-
out of here,
Danny Elfman fucking rocking.
dude. Straight up,
Crazy
Elfman.
soundtrack.
Honestly, an incredible soundtrack. All right, boys, we did it. Those are our top holiday movies. Let's jump in. I'm gonna rapid fire my honorables, and y'all can do the same after me. But I'm going first. Okay,
Oh,
we got
Lord.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I can't believe that didn't make my top 3,
Elf,
Damn.
Elf is
Yeah, you're right.
inspired by that artwork. So
but incredible.
Yeah.
production
We got
design
Harry Potter, obviously a Christmas
Yeah.
movie. We can argue about
up
that.
for
How
debate.
is that a Christmas movie?
It is. Fuck you.
It happens
Uh,
during December, sure.
This one I'm surprised
It's cold.
wasn't on my boy Brian's list. Charlie Brown Christmas,
Classic.
Ooh.
incredible.
Shout out to Snoopy.
More of a
Bad
TV
Santa.
special.
Bad Santa obviously needs its own spot. I put Home Alone in there as well. And then one that we've done an episode about, boys, but we didn't release, The Holdovers.
Holdovers. Incredible flick over winter break.
Anyway, that's my honorables.
about-
Anybody else?
It's about your chosen family or who you have to be with, you know.
Hire him as the byline guy. What's
That's
your
what-
honorables?
Honorables. We got Gremlins.
Gremlins,
Amazing
yeah, good choice,
soundtrack.
yeah.
We got Gizmo and a fucking
Mhm.
Santa hat.
Mhm.
He's
Cute,
driving around.
so cute.
So cute.
Fucking badass Gremlins. They
How
fucking
many
rock.
dogs are named Gizmo?
I mean,
I mean,
I meet
a lot of
one-
nasty ass little chihuahua ass.
yeah,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
ugly ass dogs.
If your dog is under
Smush face
15
ones.
pounds, is it named Gizmo?
And it has like
Probably.
eye gunk and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
one of those eye gunk dogs.
Yeah.
If your dog's named Gizmo, leave a like and subscribe.
Yeah, leave a like.
Honestly, if you could describe your dog and how much eye
If
gunk
your
it
dog's
has,
name's Gizmo and it doesn't have eye gunk, you can beat my ass.
Your
It
dog's
definitely has the
name is
streak.
Gizmo.
What'd you
If your
say?
dog's name is Gizmo, you're ran through.
Oh, dude, my God.
That is a ran through ass dog name.
Kill this man. Go for him in the comments. We'll go with one of my first crushes, Michelle Pfeiffer in fucking.
You said Pfeiffer again. You think it's Pfeiffer?
No, I don't. It's Key and Peele skit. Fucking.
thinks it's
He's doing a
Pfeiffer.
joke. He's just doing a joke.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He told me he was going to do this joke.
It is a lifted joke.
He told me he was going to do this joke. Do we love Pfeiffer?
I love Pfeiffer. Batman Returns.
Sexy and
Oh.
hot.
They're fucking lighting the tree. The fucking bats are coming out.
Maybe
of
the
it.
sexy and
Batman,
hottest
you're right.
version of a character in a Batman movie.
I mean, it messed me up as a kid. So
Was that your
hard
first
to not
boner?
be
Oh,
sexy and
it was my
smoking hot
second
when you're
boner.
Catwoman.
What was your first? Me?
first boner, probably Pink Power Ranger.
Pink
That's a
Power
solid
Ranger.
first
That's
bone,
her face,
dude.
bro. What the fuck?
Incredible first bone.
I mean,
Wow,
she's
interesting.
fucking awesome,
I mean,
and
yeah.
a great teammate. You know.
But yeah, that's also a periphery Christmas movie.
All right,
I'll give it to you.
for my this is just cut this in as my number one. Eyes Wide Shut. On my letterbox.
yeah.
Obviously, if I'm trying to be interesting and hot about it, if I'm trying to be Mark about it, it's
Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Well, I like the original Nosferatu. That's my Christmas movie. Blood is silent.
All right, Mark, you got any honorables?
Wait, hold on.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Okay, big Christmas movie. Fucking The Muppet Christmas Carol. Saw
Oh,
this shit
solid.
in the theater, and this is the one of the few times the film reel has broken.
Yeah.
At a screening that I was at, it went on the screen, went
A little melty.
and then they had to bring the lights up, cut it up, and then toss it back in.
Damn.
Wow.
So that was a pretty monumental screening for me. I was like, movies break.
Movies
And I was
do
like,
break.
let's figure that out.
Maybe I'll devote my life to this.
Maybe I'll devote my life to film.
All right, Mark, hit us.
So for me, actually, around the holidays, I end up binge watching not Christmas movies. Harry Potter, Christmas movie, Lord of the Rings. I'll do all of the movies back to back to back.
So this is just you just have too much time on your hands. So watch the
for me,
longest
60
movies
hours of
possible.
content.
For me, it's more about it's the holidays. I'm gonna put on long movies, just lay down and watch them.
Relax.
Relax, kick
Hibernate.
back. You know what I mean? It's dark out early. And Band of Brothers, I do those. That entire those
That
three
is
franchises.
so much time. But Band of Brothers
Yeah.
is fucking incredible.
Also, holiday movie. It's some of the episodes best owned. It's
Bit of holiday going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I'm a big Band of Brothers guy myself.
Yeah.
I like to play the game Call of Duty a lot.
Oh yeah, and you
Have you heard of
pretend
it?
you think you're there.
I'm a D-Day kind of guy. All right, yeah. I mean, I feel that. I don't know why Lord of the Rings is in there though. That feels like a weird one.
It's just
It's
three-
just
That is
long
the
as
same
fuck.
exact energy as watching Harry Potter.
Yes.
At the holiday
It's not,
season.
though.
Yes.
But because Harry
No, it
Potter
is.
is a holiday movie though.
No, Christmas occurs during
Came out same time.
one scene in the movie.
Big
The
Christmas.
movie's
theme.
about a kid whose fucking parents die. It's not about Christmas.
That's true.
Born in July. Like, what do you want me to do?
Born
Born
on
on
the
the
4th of
4th of
July.
Yeah.
My boy.
It has Christmas vibes because the first two were directed by Christopher Columbus.
Oh yeah, bring him back.
Yeah.
He got the spirit.
Luigi.
The man knows good Christmas set design.
Listen,
Yeah, and I think that there is a great Christmas vibe to the Harry Potter movies when for the 15 minutes in all of them where it's Christmas is happening.
maybe like 30.
Maybe 30, but
I don't know. We'll debate that in
hopping
the
on the
comments
Lord of
down
the
We
Rings
just
below.
did.
extended editions is absolutely Christmas coded.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
for
That's
sure.
so fucking
you
crazy.
sit back, put one on. You could do little chores on your laptop, whatever you
No,
want.
see,
and sit-
I'm not that kind of movie watcher. I can't do
You're
it.
not?
I
I
have to
gotta
be-
lock in is my
Damn.
problem. Is I can't do other things.
my
There's no
I'm
second
too
screen for
locked in
me.
is my problem. Saying at a job interview.
I can't put
Yeah.
down the cup.
Yeah.
I can't
Too
put down
locked
the
in.
remote.
Saying at a job interview.
Yeah. Yeah, for me more so. I mean, I know we're talking about Christmas movies, right? But like,
You're just talking about the holidays.
I don't think holidays don't need you could put on whatever and just enjoy a certain
As long as
film.
it's a vibe.
That's kind of like especially for your family. Maybe you have a screwed up family and you just watch the same movie every year, whatever it might be.
Twisted.
So
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the OG, just got put into the film archives today.
oh wow, yeah, that's a
So-
good choice.
Throw it on.
Throw it on if that's your shit. It's Texas heat, but sure.
When movies come out on Christmas, for example, Nosferatu coming out on Christmas. That's not a Christmas
Wolf of
movie,
Wall
but
Street
like
came out on Christmas.
exactly. I associate a bunch of dope movies with Christmas.
That's true.
Like,
I do go to the
I
movies
think I
on
like
Christmas.
The Revenant more than I should have because I saw it on Christmas.
Fair enough. Speaking of, give us your honorables.
My honorables, I'm going to do so no one gets mad at me. I'm going to do The Holiday for the ladies, Nancy Meyers movie.
Okay.
Y'all familiar?
No.
Love Actually just starts doing like, no, I'm not
Yeah,
familiar.
just don't get mad at me.
Don't come for me in the comments.
Shout out to the Santa Ana Wins. And then my other honorable mention, I'll do it for the tribe, 8 Crazy Nights.
Let's fucking go.
Wow.
It deserved it. It deserved it. All right, boys. That wraps up our best holiday / Christmas, just kidding, just Christmas movies of our lives, our picks.
What's the best ones in existence? Not even our lives.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty objective, let's be honest. Number one being Nightmare Before Christmas. But that wraps that up. Let's jump into an associated list we like to do on every episode. That's 4 for the fellas, boys. We're talking 4 for the fellas. This time, on-screen Santas. Top 4 for the fellas, on-screen Santas. I'm going with... I'm going to say... I don't want to piss anybody off. I'm going to change it. Fuck it. I'm going Billy Bob Thornton, Bad Santa. That's my recommendation. 4 for the fellas.
That's one bad Santa.
It's one Bad Santa. Tharp, hit us.
My Santa's going to align with my number one Christmas movie, which is a Christmas story about, and it's going to be the mall Santa that's kind of mean. Another bad Santa.
In A Christmas Story.
In A Christmas Story that is the mall Santa that kicks Ralphie down the Santa slide when he asks for a Red Ryder BB gun.
2 mean Santas.
2 mean Santas.
We're doing 2 mean Santas
You'll
so far.
shoot your eye out.
All right, Mark. On-screen Santa.
You know, I hate to play the opposite here, but I have to go with Edmund Gwenn of A Miracle on 34th Street.
Is this the black and white
Oh
one?
my
Fucking
God, just
Bad
some
Santa.
fucking... He's not
He
even
makes
wearing
it-
red.
But
He's wearing
but
gray,
He
dude.
has a white beard.
That's fair.
Nice.
It's bad content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's
skin this
boring.
man
alive.
I'm sorry. I'm a classic guy.
Sincerity.
I have a deep soul.
Trying to be real about it and shit.
Yeah.
All right, Brian.
Classic, man.
You hit us with
He
your
wrote
number,
one of those
the
letters.
number 4 for the fellas, on-screen Santas.
My on-screen Santa is going to be Paul Giamatti and Fred Claus.
Oh, hell
Fred
yeah.
Claus.
That's so good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Give
He
Paul...
is going fucking off. Like, look at the portly size. Look
we're
at the
going
shape.
Oh, my God.
Dog,
Yeah, that doesn't.
he's
I
going-
don't. That's not a familiar shape to me at all. So that is quite novel. You're right.
Yeah, but he gets into a snowball fight with Vince Vaughn in this movie. I watched the clip earlier. Fred Claus, big old piece of shit, but
Big
it's
old
pretty
piece
good.
of shit. Shout out to Paul
How do
Giamatti
you feel
also
about this
playing
movie?
Scrooge in the Verizon commercials.
Care less about it.
I was going to say, I was like, you're just pure sincerity. Oh, wait, name a Christmas movie after 1987 you like.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
don't-
I got, wait,
have any.
after Home Alone 1.
All right,
I
real
don't
quick.
have any.
Let's get the honorables done. Top 4 is I was gonna say Jack Skellington as
As Santa?
Santa. He could be our number 4. We have to throw a 5 now.
One skinny Santa.
Tim Allen
5
Santa
for the
Claus
fellas?
as well. But one that we'd be remiss not to mention from our last 4 for the fellas, the Gronch.
The Gronch.
The Gronch, I think, is our honorable for this one.
The
do you guys
greenest
think of that?
Santa alive.
Can we agree?
He's in the list.
Not Ben Affleck in Reindeer Games.
Could it be Ben
You guys ever see that
Affleck?
movie?
God.
Put them side by side. Let the people choose.
Yep.
All right.
Chime in with your favorite clause and how wrong we are about our favorites.
All right, y'all.
I think
Do we
mine's
have
pretty spot on.
we got anything else to chat about?
So you remember 28 years later, trailer just dropped. So in physical media, the 28 days later DVD has been really coveted amongst these, physical media guys because it's not available on streaming anywhere, and people are like spending between $50 and $300 for a DVD of 28 days later. So
That's fucked.
after some legal disputes and whatnot, 28 Days Later is finally coming to streaming a week ago.
It already, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you'll have watched it. by
you'll
now.
be
On
watching
what,
it right after this.
on what streamer?
About a week ago.
Why was it not on physical media?
No, I mean it was,
just hasn't
but
been
it
on
was just
streaming.
out of print,
Oh, yeah,
and it was
sorry.
just like people wanted to watch it, and it just became this thing where the prices kept going up and up on eBay, and Then when the movie, like we were talking about the new movie coming out, that the prices shot up.
Yeah. That makes sense.
You could see it on eBay for $300.
Damn, those sellers are pissed right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's definitely gonna crash the market.
I for sure can go down to Canal Street and grab myself 28 days later.
No question.
Honestly, film a video of you doing that, and we'll put it right here.
Yeah.
Send it in.
Yeah.
If you even get a photo of it, but you're not gonna get it.
Or we're gonna put a picture of you naked. So send us a picture of you naked. Now you have to choose.
Yeah.
So
No, I have to send
Yeah.
as an ultimatum. All right, yeah. Well, I want to wrap us out on wrap us up like a present, like a little gift, on this end note, because this will be the last episode of the year.
Yeah.
For the boys here at Fellavision. And I also want to say, we've been doing this for a little over a year, boys. Happy to be here with the homies. Happy my boy Mark is back as well.
I'm glad to be here.
glad-
I appreciate for
Yeah, nice.
If you
Okay,
haven't
cool.
watched WandaVision
Hey, I will
yet,
fix that.
I would tap in. That's a classic. It's very funny.
Oh, it's what? Yeah, it deviates from form, but I think that it's
Vonkzilla.
definitely a special.
And I want to wrap us up with this. End of the year. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? Guys,
You go first.
Don't do this to me.
Yeah.
Don't
do this. So serious.
It is. I have a serious one. I don't want to.
Mr. Sincerity, let's get yours out of the way because, I know where JB's going somewhere else, so let's get
I'm
sincerity.
going very for real.
Yeah, have sex for the first time. I think. Lose
Hell
my virginity,
yeah.
maybe.
Sick.
No, it's
Maybe.
yeah.
I'm going to try.
I'm gonna try. No, it's gonna go camping. I want to go camping again. I haven't gone camping in so long.
It's a great
so-
resolution.
let's go.
Yeah.
I'll
That
go
is
with
a
you.
pretty wild one.
Am I invited?
That was completely out of left
Not
field.
them, right?
I would love for you guys to go camping with me.
Not that.
We should go down to not Mulholland Drive. I can't think of the place in Pennsylvania. It's the drive-in movie theater that you can go to and
You
watch
can camp?
movies. Yeah, you can
At
camp. I did it last
You
year.
were saying that you wanted to go camping like it's Skid Row. There's a bunch of tents over there. It's great.
I've never heard of
Yeah,
that, but
Mulholland
that
Drive.
sounds good.
You've not been there?
No.
It's Quentin Tarantino sends his like films to it. It's like famous. It's like one of the last drive-in movie theaters.
Well,
Oh,
let's do
interesting.
it.
Yeah.
I'm in. All right, Tharp, hit us.
Oh wow! Now that was so much more fun than mine. Mine is just take more photos and archive them more in a better fashion than just the river of iPhone.
I like that.
So like picking out
How are you going to do it? What's your?
Well, I have a Synology NAS. I recently picked up 2 more 10 terabytes of storage, and
2 more 10.
I'm gonna be double backing up everything, and I'm gonna be getting a lot more videos because it's hard to do stuff when they aren't categorized.
All right. Well,
So it's,
that's a very good one.
Lame.
yeah. I was
That
like,
is a
damn
good
it! I
one.
was just like, mine's also sort of sincere, but also
Mine is
like,
also
kinda like
sincere.
Yeah.
I got 2, and they're equally important. Number 1, get hotter. That's every year. It
Okay.
never works.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try.
No, you're 1%. You're 1% every year.
And in order to achieve that goal is also my second
Okay.
resolution.
You better not say get tattooed.
Get more swag, which also includes more tattoos. Get more swag.
swag.
So that includes drip.
Acquire swag.
Drip.
But hold on. Let me break down this a little bit further. More pieces that are core. I want more core items that I wear
Foundation
every
pieces.
year.
This guy just
Exactly.
bought a leather jacket.
I just got a leather jacket.
Love it.
I love it. It's over there. It's the Indiana Jones style A2.
Mhm.
Big fan. Okay, so I'm trying to get core pieces and bring more swag into my life via those core pieces, including new ink, dude. I got a
Yeah.
fucking Felix the cat
Yeah.
over here recently.
You want to
I'll
get?
show it to you.
You want to become an ink daddy?
I am
He
one
already
already.
is.
Yeah.
I did that this last year. That was my last resolution. All right, Bryan, wrap us up with the New Year's resolutions.
Let's see. Well, first I want to say I think you have done a better job getting hotter.
Fuck
We did
yeah.
the comparison.
Oh, I love that.
Thank you,
So great
dude.
job. Keep it up.
Hell
I didn't take too much time to think about this, but reflecting on this year, I was able to do a lot of creative pursuits that I had never done before. Put myself out there. This podcast, different
Hell yeah.
podcast. Was able to do that stuff. I directed a music video, which is funny.
Fuck
Put
yeah.
a record out, a lot of that stuff. So I want to keep doing that. I want to keep that energy going.
Keep that creative juice flowing.
That creative juices. I want to keep those going. I want to. I'm just gonna say lock it the fuck in. LTF.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Locking
my
in
New Year's
records,
Yeah.
dude.
I want to be alpha
Lock-
in 2025.
Dude, I might start a label locking in records. That's
Locking
really
in.
I like that. Just a clarification, by the way, the Mahoning Drive-In is the drive-in.
Ah,
in-
That's why I said Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went
At
last
the
year
drive-in.
for Blair Witch. They did a Blair Witch. They did all of the Blair Witches, and we were able
Hell
to
yeah,
watch
UCF,
it.
Orlando.
Let's get
Florida.
let's get a spring
One arm
trip.
scissor.
We should all go together. You know what I mean?
That'd be
We
nice.
could all hang out.
I'm into this idea. I think we could do an ep there even. On our camping trip.
A camping app.
Easily.
Just
All
when
right,
we
boys.
need more shit to bring in the camping.
Well, cheers. Happy holidays, right?
Mhm.
Bing, bing.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We love you, Brian. Wish you were here with us,
Love you too, fellas.
And to the rest
I
of you
gotta say,
motherfuckers, suck my ass. Anyway, go ahead.
Whoa.
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 Fuck y'all.